Hi, I'm Chris from Padel Warehouse here in Germany with Aladdin from Total Padel, our sister company here in Europe. And Aladdin, thanks for having us.
Thanks to you, Chris.
And we're testing today some new rackets from Head. They're the Coello rackets. We've got the Motion here. You're holding the Team. We've also been hitting the Pro. The previous version of the Coello Pro, tough racket to use for me. I found it robbed me a little bit of creativity in my game, but offered a lot of power. Tell us about these new rackets, the updates, and what we can expect.
I mean, Head is making this Coello range for one of the best players in the world, Arturo Coello, the king of this game right now. And yes, you're right about the Coello Pro. Last year it was quite demanding with 375 grams, but we should respect Head for listening to its players and reducing 5 grams for the weight of this racket so that more players they can enjoy playing with. It's a diamond-shaped racket, Chris, so you should expect a lot of power coming from this range, but at the same time, it's quite demanding. That's not a secret. If you're having the great technique and the great orientation during the play, if you're an aggressive style player, you should enjoy this racket so much. It's one of the most explosive rackets on the market.
Now tell us a little bit about the foam on this one, because these are explosive rackets and the foam plays a part in that. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, as you know, Coello was playing with the Extreme, right? And what Head tried to reach with these ones is mostly 3 differences. First, we have this red foam over here. It's more rigid, more explosive than the Extreme, and this is something that Coello requested himself. Also, the frame is made of carbon, so that you're having extra rigidity coming through this racket. And the last thing is with the surface. It's a hybrid woven, mixing fiberglass and carbon with a bit more carbon than usual so that you're having this extra rigidity, extra explosivity during the play.
I like also on the surface, they brought in the crowns. You see it in the graphics on the racket. It's also part of the spin story of the surface of the racket too.
Yeah, I mean, one, it's a very cool design with the signature and the logo of Arturo Coello everywhere on the racket. But also this small relief over here is supposed to help a bit with the spin generation. And this is something that we will discover together on court in some moments.
Now tell us about the 3 different rackets and maybe the different levels of player they could be best suited to.
Well, we're having the Pro, which is for the most advanced players. It's a very powerful racket with 370 grams, a high balance, and the mix between carbon and fiberglass, as we mentioned. Then we have the Motion, which is sharing the same specs as the Pro with 360 grams, so a lower level to have this extra maneuverability. And then we're having the Team for the medium level players, made of fiberglass for extra comfort and stability during the play.
So no matter your level of play, if you're an advanced level player or more of an intermediate, there's really a racket in this line for you. So I think we should get out there and give them a hit.
Let's go.
Aladdin, let me give you my impressions of the rackets. The Pro, demanding like its predecessor, a little bit more maneuverability there, but still I find sometimes when I'm trying to cut an angle, I end up popping it high into the middle too often, just because it's a lot of racket for me at my level to maneuver. I got a lot of that back though with the Motion, and I still feel like I've got the put away power from this racket that helps me out when I'm attacking, but it just feels a little bit easier to use from other areas of the court. And then the Team, even more forgiving, very comfortable too, nice stability from that one. So I really enjoyed this range. What did you think?
I was enjoying your smashes though, Chris. I mean, with the Pro, you really killed me with the smashes. Your volleys, they were very aggressive. I enjoy it so much as well. It's true that it's a bit demanding. Yes, it's a bit heavy for a medium level player, but a very powerful racket, very explosive. You also can enjoy the stability of it from the defense, especially with the bajada if you feel like putting pressure from the back of the court. It's a very, very nice racket and I think it's worth trying. And then Chris, talking about the Motion, it's a very enjoyable racket. It's actually my favorite because this lightweight can help me execute my technique in a proper way and I can generate spin through swing. When it's lightweight, it's more maneuverable, it's easier to play with without missing that power that you can also get from the Pro. So all the shots that require fast, sudden movements, the Motion was helping me a lot with, without missing the power that the Coello is offering. And then talking about the Team, I mean, it's so nice to play with a comfortable racket. I enjoy it so much. This fiberglass material is giving you a lot of tolerance, a lot of comfort. And I think for an amateur level player or medium level player that want this powerful orientation during the play, it's a very, very nice racket.
Aladdin, thank you so much. Always a pleasure to be on court with you.
Same for me, Chris. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. That's all we've got on these head rackets. But for more information on anything paddle related, be sure to go to Padel Warehouse or Total Paddle.